At Kate's Fell, below Brimham Rocks in North Yorkshire, a return to nature is the last wish of Kate Davis, who, as she nears the end of her life, is visiting her final resting place.
I think it's the most beautiful place. I'm a very unconventional person, and I've never liked the idea of ordinary churchyards, which I call boneyards, and I like the idea of being planted. I think there's dignity in dying, but I don't see any dignity in death. And I think if you can be planted in a beautiful place like this, that's wonderful. I can see that if somebody isn't very strong-minded, their children will talk them out of it, which I think is wrong. But I think you'll get more and more people doing this sort of burial, and I think it's beautiful.
In North Yorkshire, some protected nature reserves are being used as burial grounds. Few people realise the only legal requirement is to register a death.
From our perspective, if you take the word green and what green actually means, it's essentially about meeting the needs of people. It's not about the environment, cardboard, coffins, whatever. It's about meeting the needs of people, ideally not doing any environmental harm, but preferably creating an important area for wildlife through the grave. There is nothing that has to be done in terms of law. You don't have to involve undertakers in terms of law. You don't have to bury in a coffin. You don't have to be buried in a shroud or any particular clothes. You don't have to use any public officials of any sort. Don't have to consult with them. You don't have to have a religious service. You don't have to wear black. You don't have to be buried in any conventional place. It could be a nature reserve like this. It could be anywhere with the landowner's permission. People can actually have a sense of taking control of an emotional crisis where everything seems to be out of control and outsiders seem to be taking control.